All right, good morning, guys. This is Mr. Burge, and this is going to be your cursive videos. Each day, you're going to have one until we're finished with all the cursive packets to help you learn how to do cursive. Now, the first thing we're going to do is just page 22 and 23. You're going to have a whole packet. You'll have a video each day to watch and to complete the packet, and then be turned in on Friday. All right. So, first thing you have to do is I just want you to trace the manuscript or print. Each time, everything you see on here, you are going to trace. Keep doing that. And then underneath it, I want you to try and write it in cursive. It doesn't have to be beautiful. I know it's my first video, first instruction with y'all. Sometimes the reason this pen's not writing. Here we go. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but because we're learning. Now, the first word was tail. It's actually in cursive down here. So if you want to trace it first, you can go ahead. So when you start with a T, you start at the bottom, come up, go down. You do not cross the T until the whole word is written. So you have tail, and you cross it. Title, up, down, loop around, and then the E. And you put the dot to your I, and then you cross your T's. You always do that last. With the cursive, you do not pick up your pen. T-I-E, tie, cross your T, dot your I. It. All right. And then you rewrite the words down here. So you have tail, come on the top line, come down. The E stops at the middle line. The L goes back up top. Second L goes back up top. Tail. Then you cross the T. Same thing for title. T goes all the way up. I stops in the middle. T goes back up. L goes back up to the top. And the E is the middle. And then you cross your T's and dot your I. Same thing over here. Top, middle, loop. Middle, top. The T's go all the way to the top. Usually lowercase letters stop in the middle, but the T's go all the way to the top. Same thing with lit, tilt, lie, and little. I want you to trace these. Okay? A little bit better than I am because my pen is messing up a lot today. And then underneath each word, I want you to write that word in cursive. And it needs to be close to what it looks like on the what you just traced. Ah, my goodness. My pen is messing up. Don't follow by what I'm doing because this pen is way off. But as you can see, I'm erasing, I'm redoing. I'm not just going to leave it a hot mess. All right? So you trace it, middle, dot. All right? Remember, cursive, you never pick up your pen until you're done writing. Trace my, cross my T's, dot my I. All right. Then down here, I want you to trace each word just like we did on the top, okay? Then it says, write a silly word, a silly title for a book. Use some of the words above. So use these words and put them in cursive for a title of a book. You have tell, title, tie, little, lie. You have a whole bunch of options, all right? Next, you're going to do the second page, page 23, which is right on the back of it. Ooh, if I can get that back up. My computer is not wanting to participate today. Of course not. Why would it? So we're going down to page 23, which is the back of that first page. Okay? So it's going to be pretty simple, pretty easy, especially this one. All you have to do is trace what you see. So all these A's, trace it. C, trace it. The E, trace it. All right? That's all you got to do. Just trace it very carefully. Make sure you're tracing how I am tracing. Look carefully at the video. Because if you don't form your letters correctly, it's going to mess up all your other letters. Okay? So this W comes up, up. Instead of going back down, it has a little tail at the end. And like this one starts here, comes down, and back around. And now look here, you have this little picture right here to help you know which way you need to go with some of the bigger letters. So like this smaller letter G, which way does it need to go? Look at it, and I want you to trace these letters, okay? Just trace them. And then right here, it tells you to trace and write the strokes that curve down. So at the top, we did letters that down. Now we're just doing strokes. You're just practicing curving down, okay? So just do that. Trace all of these, and I want you to copy them on the bottom. Make sure these middle ones Stop at that middle line, okay? I don't want you tracing these little ones all the way up here. That's a no-no, okay? And the same thing at the bottom. It says trace the beginning stroke in each letter. So all you have to do is trace the beginning stroke, and they all come down, okay? I want you to do that. Trace all of these. And then I want you to use 3 of the letters that name an animal. Write the name. Use 3 of these letters that name an animal. And try to write in cursive. I know it's looking beautiful. Look at the sheet on your desk to help you. You have all the cursive letters, capital and lowercase there. All right. Have a good day, guys, and I'll see you in a few minutes.